Hello my loves, and welcome to this full body core focus flow using your own body weight. And if you're doing this one in real time on day 4 of the Strong Girl Pilates series, you've earned this one. This one will break up all the weighted workouts in the week. We're going to be moving intentionally, slow and controlled, being in each move for 60 seconds before we move on to the next. This is going to be energizing, lengthening, strengthening, and just leave you feeling really good. And now if you're ready, I want you to meet me laying down on your backs. Make sure that you have a mat or supportive surface, as I want you comfortable. We're gonna start with some bridges. So bend from the knees, plant those feet into the ground, and let's release those hands to the ceiling. Retract those shoulders, peel that belly button in. From here, take an inhale, tuck the tailbone, and drive through the heels as we lift up in your first bridge. Hold for a cycle of breath and then slowly peel back down. Beautiful. Again, inhale to prepare, exhale, squeeze at the top. Hold for that breath and then slowly articulate that spine on the way down. So really take your time connecting to our breath and our movement and our bodies. Really tucking that tailbone, thinking about that rib to hip connection, and really peeling that spine. Beautiful, keep those arms strong, so we're sending energy through that upper body and stabilizing through your core. Good. And now slowly peel back down. Place those hands on your thighs. You might want to walk those feet out a little bit. We're crunching up. So from here, take an inhale, exhale, reach those hands to your knees, and then lower back down. Inhale, exhale, crunch up. Try not to tuck that chin to your chest, just gaze forward. So you might want to keep about an apple size between your chin and your chest. Really peeling that belly button in towards your spine as you crunch. So think about that brace of the core rather than pushing out. So you want to tuck in and think you have a corset on, really wrapping those obliques in to your body. Beautiful. Try and get a little higher each rep. Last one. Now let's hammock the head into the hands, take those feet into tabletop. We twist crisscross, opposite knee to elbow as you extend the opposing leg, come back through tabletop. Twist, and then back through tabletop. Really getting into those obliques, think about that rotation through the trunk. And imagine like you're hooking, or not imagine, try to hook that elbow outside the knee. Keeping that tailbone heavy, keep pressing that belly button in towards the spine. Relax the neck, keep that neutral spine. So lifting up from the chest, lift up from the head, neck, and shoulders. Really point the toes, lengthen the legs. One more. Beautiful. Now place those hands behind your hamstrings. Gently rock and roll yourself up to a kneeling position. On your right knee, extend your left. Place your hands behind your head. We have a side bend up and over to the right. Twist and rotate that trunk towards the floor. Open back up, then back through center. Big side bend. Twist and rotate. Now try and go extra slow. That's what's going to make it harder. Good. In that side bend, really keep that neutral spine. Think up and over. Amazing work. Relax the shoulders. Breathe into it here for your last 10. For 3, for 2, and 1. Come up and over. Place that right hand down. Extend your left leg and left arm. We elbow to knee crunch. Extend out long. Crunch it in. Extend and find that length. Big breaths. Inhales, you stretch out. Exhales, you crunch in. Check that placement of your right hand. Make sure that palm is underneath the shoulder. Good. Last 20. Stay strong. We find a full side plank. In 3, 2, 1, reach that left hand to the ceiling. Find your side plank. We cactus the arm, bend the left elbow in, reach it back up, and then thread the needle. If you need to, you can always modify and place that bottom leg, the right knee on the floor, and still do the same move. Otherwise, join me in that full side plank. Strong arm, squeeze that elbow in tight to the body, reach it up. Create that resistance with your body weight. Good, really scoop that arm under as you thread that needle. Final 10. 3, 2, 1, good. Now let's drop to your knees. Place your right leg out. We're on our left side, bend up and over to the left now. So find that length as you bend up and over, twist that trunk, open back up, then come through your center. Slow and steady. Peel that belly button in towards your spine. Good, so strong. You're coming up to your final 20. Find your edge. Good, in a moment we place that left hand down. Amazing, left arm comes down, reach your right leg, right arm, find your length, crunch it in, elbow to knee, extend long. Really connecting that breath, bringing that oxygen to the muscles. Amazing, you're over halfway. Keep strong. In a moment, we find that side plank, either full side plank or modified side plank. Whatever you did on the other side, even you up. In 3, 2, 1. Find your side plank, reach that right arm to the ceiling, bend the elbow in, extend with energy, thread the needle. Bend it in, extend, threading that needle. Really lift up out of that left hip for me. Yes, good, soften your face, breathe. You are so strong, you're over halfway. Amazing work, final 15. In a moment, we come into a 4-point kneel. In 3, in 2, in 1, 4-point kneel. Let's lengthen out that right leg, flex the foot, lengthen your left arm. We lift the arm and leg. Rotate to the diagonal, come back in line, and then lower. So we lift, take your foot and arm off to the diagonal in line, bring it back through neutral, then lower. By flexing that foot, you're really getting into the core here. So core focused, slow and controlled. Keep your hips and your shoulders parallel to the floor. Check in with that. And make sure we have a neutral spine, so gaze at the tip of your mat. Beautiful. Good, now place that left hand down. We press back into a three-legged dog, release that left leg, hug that knee to nose, extend and back up. Hug that knee to nose. Find a nice stretch as we take that leg back in your three-legged dog. Really round out through the spine as you bring that knee to nose. That's your intention, to get that knee to nose. It might not touch. That's okay. It's all about bringing that intention. Hold that knee to nose. In 3, in 2, in 1, hold that knee to nose. Windshield wipe. Across and out. We do the other side with our bird dog. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Down to our knees. Extend your left leg long. Reach that right leg or right arm. Right arm, left leg. We lift. Off to the diagonal, back in line, lower. Keep your shoulder away from your ear. Slow and controlled. Breathe into it. Lengthen your spine. Beautiful, final 20. Good, finish off this last one. Let's tuck the toes, press back into your three-legged dog. Open up the hip. Let's bring that knee to nose through your high plank. Open up. Find your flow here. Stretch and strengthen. Knee to nose, really hug that knee in. Connecting that breath. We close this out with those windshield wipes. In 4, in 3, in 2, in 1, windshield wipe. We go across and out. Stay strong. You've got this. Breathe into the last 4, 3, 2, 1. Press back, downward facing dog. Send those heels to the mat and the floor. Inhale, exhale, round out the back, lift high on your toes. Ripple through your spine, high plank, shift back into your downward facing dog. Come high on those toes, ripple through the spine, tuck that chin to chest, press it back. I love this move. It's such a beautiful movement on that spine. It really works that mobility as you press back into that downward facing dog. Feel that beautiful stretch all the way down the backs of the legs. Good. One more. Amazing. Drop to those knees. We drop that chest all the way down to the floor. 1, press up. We come through our side plank, press back, bend the knees, reach the arm overhead, lower that arm back down, bend the knees. 1 chest push up. Reach the arm up, other side, press back, through your side plank, lower the arms. A strong flow here. Get that chest all the way down. That's why we're on our knees. And if you're feeling good, you can always do that push-up on your toes. Final 10. Finish off whatever side you're on. Good. All right, team. Final 2 moves. We are on our backs. Lay down. Scissor kicks. Hug that right leg into your nose. Double, pulse, then switch. Double pulse, switch. Exhale, exhale, switch. Strong through your legs. Point those toes, really lengthen the legs. Lift up out of head, neck, and shoulders. Belly button in towards your spine. We lose the pulse in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just regular scissor kicks without the pulse. Get a nice stretch as you strengthen. Good. Relax that neck, keep that neutral spine. Beautiful. Now relax the head for a second. Tabletop the legs, reach the arms down by your side. Inhale, exhale, lift everything up. Pump the arms here. Big breaths as you do. Strong through your arms, really peel up. Inhale, 2, 3. Exhale, 2, 3. Really plug that belly button in. If you can, let's go for leg extension. Final bit here. The lower the legs, the harder it is. Final 20. This is it. Soften into it. Lift up 1 inch higher. You've got this. I am with you all the way to the end. Pump those arms strong. And recover. Hug those knees in towards your chest. Maybe take a rock and sway. Maybe circle those knees one way then the other. Deep breaths. And now let's hug that right knee into your chest. Really give it a good hug. Try and bring that knee to our right shoulder. And take that right knee up and over to the left and gaze over our right for your supine twist. Really keeping both shoulder blades into the ground. Deep breaths, exhale, and fold deeper into the stretch on every exhale. Beautiful. Slowly come out of it, other side. Hug your left knee into your chest. And then try and really hug it to that shoulder, open up the hip. And then when you're ready, supine twist on the left. Gaze over that left shoulder. Big breath. Slow it all down. Beautiful. And come back through center. Just take a moment here, lengthen the legs out. Maybe place one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. And just take a couple of cycles of breath here. Find your stillness. Big breath in through the nose. Hold for a breath at the top, maybe gasp in a little bit more air. And then exhale, let it all go. Open mouth, exhale. Again, big inhale. Maybe gasp for a little bit more air, as if you're sipping through a straw, and then exhale, let it all go. Let's do one more. Big breath in. And big exhale, let it all go. Blink those eyes open, reach those arms overhead, take a big stretch, and then let's sit up into a comfortable seated position. And let's close you out to get on with your day or your evening, however you're using this beautiful flow. Let's take a big breath in, reach those hands up to the ceiling. Exhale, hands through heart center, one more, even bigger. Take in all that good energy, all that light. Exhale, hands through heart center. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope that one really opened up your body, gave you a lot of energy, and just felt good. That was the aim of today, as maybe you're feeling a bit of muscle soreness, tenderness, like me, and your body deserves those slower days that aren't necessarily slow. They still activate and wake up and strengthen you. It's just a different way of moving, obviously, when we're not picking up the weights. But I hope you love this. Please check in, let me know how you did. Love to hear your feedback, how you're going if you're doing this series with me. And I just so appreciate you on here, and I hope that you have the most beautiful day and the most beautiful week. And I'll either see you tomorrow or for the next workout. And just thank you so much for being here, because you could be anywhere else, but you are here with me. So thank you.